What's up, guys? It's JohnReavesLive, and today we are back with some really freaking awesome shows that are going to be happening in Tokyo this month. I'm really freaking stoked about it. So if you guys got a little bit of time, myself, Howard, and Shaka are going to be showing you guys a couple of freaking awesome shows that we think y'all should check out. I know I'm a little bit late this month. We've been doing a lot of traveling recently, but seriously, I'm planning on getting these starting to post at least the last Sunday of every month going into the next month. That way you guys can really have time to plan these shows out. But in case y'all are heading to Tokyo, let's check out some shows that are happening this month. So the first one that I want to talk to you guys about is happening on the 19th. This is actually Man with a Mission, and I freaking love this band. My god, they're freaking awesome. They have done so many intros for anime, as you guys have probably heard some of their songs. But this is on a Thursday on the 19th. It's happening at Zepp Haneda, which is actually the venue that's really close to the Haneda airport. It is on the Thursday the 19th. It's a pretty big venue, actually. Man with a Mission, really excited about it. They've got a lot of energy. They all wear freaking wolf masks, which is pretty awesome. Tickets for this show are still available on E+. Doors open at 6 and the show actually starts at 7. And I'm freaking excited for anybody that can make it out there to this show. It's going to be amazing. So the next one that I want to talk to you guys about is actually the following day. It's on Friday. It's in Tokyo again, and it's at the Liquid Room. So I actually went and saw this exact band, this exact venue, just 2 months ago. So it's Mr. Fantastic. They're playing their farewell show. This is their final show. It's only going to be the guitarist, the vocalist, and the drummer. Their bassist will not be there for this show. I cannot tell y'all enough how much I love this band. Their energy live is insane. The guitarist is amazing. The vocalist is so freaking good, and their drummer matches all of that, and they go off the entire set. Again, it's at the Liquid Room, and honestly, I might actually be at this concert. Fingers crossed I can make it out there. I think I'm supposed to be in Tokyo still on the 20th, so if I'm still out there and I can get a ticket, I'll freaking be there. So if you're there, please make sure you come say hello to me. Fingers crossed they can make it out to this one, as it is, again, their farewell show. I cannot believe that they're going to be doing their last show. It breaks my heart, actually. They're such a good band, and I genuinely wish to show more people this band. Last time I was there, I got to actually meet with the guitarist. He was a really nice guy. They're such a good band. It breaks my heart that they're disbanding, but if you do have the possibility to see them live one last time, make sure you go out there, sell the show out, end it with a bang. This is the Liquid Room. It's a really cool venue. It's maybe like 200-300 people capacity, somewhere in there, but there's a lot of energy there, and it's a really fun place. So either way, definitely make sure you check it out, the Liquid Room, the 20th, so that's on a Friday. It's Mr. Fantastic last concert. And the last one I really wanted to talk about, this is actually kind of a newer group for myself personally, but I am blown away by this group. So this is TK, and you guys probably know him from singing Unravel, which is the intro for Tokyo Ghoul. It's such a good song, and that's all I really knew about TK for the longest time. Then I find out he's got a band, he's got all these really cool things. All of this music that I've been hearing is just as good as Unravel, if not freaking better. They're such a good band. So excited about this. This tour is called Who's Blue Tour. So they're going to be playing in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome City Hall. This is going to be on the 27th, and man, I wish that I could be at this show. TK is such an amazing artist. He's one of those that can really sing anything that he wants to. I love that so much. I cannot wait to see what they do with this tour. Hopefully they have some DVDs or some live footage coming out of this as well that I can check out if I'm not able to go to this concert. But man, it is going to be amazing. So seriously, if y'all are able to catch this show, make sure you do. Tickets are still available on this one as well too, and I'll try to get you a link in the description below. Limiting this to 3 concerts is freaking horribly tough, but luckily we've got Howard and Shaka over in Japan to give us some of their own recommendations. So let's head over there right now. Freaking swipe it!
Thanks, John, and once again I am here to tell you all about the best rock gigs that you might not know about happening here in Tokyo, this time for the month of June. And as always, I'm joined with my co-host.
Hey Howard, I got abducted by aliens last night and I'm still trying to get back to Earth, so do you think you could cover for me? Thank you!
Ah, yes. She was abducted. We'll have to do something about that in a moment. But anyway, first of all, before we can talk about the gigs happening in Tokyo this month, I have to mention that there's something very big happening down the road in Nagoya that's actually taking a lot of artists out of Tokyo in that first weekend of the 7th and 8th of June, and that is the Sakae Spring Festival happening in Nagoya. This is an absolutely huge festival. Look at the number of artists who are going to be performing at this. It's just, I mean, it's one of those ones where we usually talk about the Tokyo gigs here just to try and give a little bit of focus. But if you are in Japan and you have the opportunity to go a couple of hours down the road on the Shinkansen, the bullet train, I do wholeheartedly recommend trying to pick up tickets to go and see the Sakai Spring Festival. It is a fantastic rock festival, and Nagoya is generally an underrated city. So I do think that that is absolutely worth you checking out. But hey, we're here to talk about Tokyo, so here are my 3 recommendations for rock gigs in Tokyo, and I'm going to start with one which is more of a single band, one-man thing that I think is worth checking out. This is a band called Buzzer 01 and. It's a bit of a mouthful of a name, but they are basically a pop rock band who, to my mind, bring together a lot of the best things about both pop, you know, sort of the bright, colourful energy, and also rock, in that they really are a superb band, you know, a great live force. Anyway, they had a little bit of a reshuffle, a reform. The core members stayed, but they also brought in a few new people into their lineup to make a pretty impressive 5-piece lineup, which is both a little bit of the established Buzzer 01 and well, I'm going to say some rather superstar new additions. I am really excited to see what this new lineup sounds like, and they will be playing 2 shows in particular I think are worth mentioning. First of all is one on Wednesday the 4th of June, and that's going to be at Shimikitazawa 251, a really cool sort of rocking live house. And then the other one is going to be at Shimikitazawa Reg, and this is on the 14th of June. This is a much more small, bright, colourful kind of venue. I'm actually quite surprised. 251 is huge and Reg is quite small, so you're going to get a very different atmosphere at these 2 venues. But I would say either one, I would say, is going to be very exciting to check out Buzzer 01 and at with their new lineup. Definitely one of those bands. Look them up, have a listen to their music, and I think they are worth seeing. Now the next one that I want to bring to your attention, this is going to be at Shibuya EGGMAN, a venue you're probably more familiar with. A lot of the popular bands that we all know and follow, you know, your bandmates and such like, have performed at EGGMAN. You've probably seen live footage from this venue, and it is right on the corner next to Line Shibuya Cube and next to Yoyogi Park as well. So this is a real prime location. So a really popular and well-known live house venue, but definitely a live house feel. It still has that nice quaint closeness where you get right up in front of the artist and you have like the merch tables afterwards and everything. The event that's happening here at Shibuya EGGMAN is going to be a 7-man show, so we're going to get a lot of artists. There's a lot to really enjoy here, but it's so cheap. If you get the advance ticket, it's only 2,800 yen and 3,300 yen on the door. And look at the number of artists. Now, the 2 who I would recommend, first of all, EMNW, a group who I've been promoting a lot on my channels. They are a 2-piece rap group who do really heavy, sort of headbanging nu metal style riffs. Just, man, the atmosphere, the way the audience really gets into their music, and they have so much energy. EMNW are a total must-see if you haven't already seen them. I know a lot of people who've been following my channels have been getting more and more into them as well. And then on top of that, we have Wistera. Now, Wistera gained quite a bit of popularity with some pretty big singles a couple of years ago, but they're still very much on the underground circuit. I must say though, they bring such a professional energy, and they are so much fun. It's like seeing a band who are just got all of the stage presence you'd expect from superstars, but they're such nice, charming people as well. Their songs are really catchy, really engaging, and they are just an example of a band who, when you see them, I think they're going to be stuck with you and you're going to be wanting to see them again as soon as possible. Definitely another one who I'd say their music speaks for itself, so go check out their music as well. Look for it online. We'll try and get all the links below as usual. Now, that and then 5 other artists, 7 artist show, that is definitely worth the money. But on top of that, we have one more rock show I want to recommend to you, and this is called Zero Fest. That's a very interesting, dramatic title. Zero Fest on the 21st of June. Well, this has even more artists, but I know a lot of you guys have been talking about, and a lot of people who've been visiting Japan this year have been talking about some of their favorite artists, and a lot of those names that I keep on hearing coming up are all seemingly playing here. We got Dim Rays, Dolls Parts, Manatee, who I'm a big supporter of myself, My Little Devil, I Continue. This is just to name a few. I mean, look at that list. The Market Shop Store as well. I've heard a lot of hype behind them. The Number Zero, a couple of people have mentioned their name to me as well. I mean, looking at this, you can just see the pure amount of seriously exciting talent, mainly focused towards the more hard rock sort of area, you know, that kind of more hard rock feel. So this is definitely going to be one for getting all your energy out, jumping around, headbanging, and that's why it starts at 11:30. Well, that's when the doors open, and then midday is when the music starts. So if you're a high energy person, just eat all your protein, go down there, and this thing is going to probably run all day. It's at Shibuya Cyclone and Garrett Udagawa, which I'm not familiar with that venue, but Shibuya Cyclone is a really cool live house. Also, very curiously, you can tell me if you agree when you go there, it has the cleanest toilet of any live house in Tokyo, probably in the world. I stand by that. I don't understand how their toilet is so clean in Shibuya Cyclone. It's strange. Anyone who's ever seen a live house toilet before, it's not saying they're super dirty, but something about the Cyclone one, it's in an alternate dimension, super clean. That is not the kind of recommendation you needed. But Zero Fest, it looks awesome, and if you rock, you're going to want to be there. Use up all your energy, be there all day. Well, look, anyway, I know that my co-host has been abducted, but I do have an alternate stand-in. So, look, she sent me the, Choka sent me the gigs that she wanted me to get promoted, so I'm going to hand you over to my stand-in and see if he can help you. What's up? Totally a different person. Anyway, as always, Choka has picked her pick of the best idol shows that you should check out in Tokyo. And she's got two for me today that I really wanted to sort of dive into, because the first one, this is going to be happening at Nishi Kawaguchi Galaxy. Don't look at my clothes, concentrate on what I'm saying. Nishi Kawaguchi Galaxy, and this is this is an idol who Choka knows, who's from Chicago originally. But as with a lot of what we're seeing with the idol scene, there's this really good combination of people coming from overseas and the real mixture of talent, people getting involved in the idol scene. So this is someone who really knows her stuff, puts on a fantastic show at a really cool venue. The show is going to be on the 11th of June. Like I say, Nishi Kawaguchi Galaxy. I think this is going to be a good one for someone who wants to really chat to someone about the idol scene, get to see someone who they can communicate with and really get a feel for the culture, because when you talk to someone like this and when you see their show, it's a great gateway into understanding it, but also from the perspective of someone who's obviously come from overseas as well. So I think that this kind of show, really great thing if you're a sort of person who wants to get into understanding that culture a little bit more, understanding it on a slightly deeper level. So, and plus I must say, from everything I've seen from the link that I collected off of Choka, while she's abducted, this definitely looks like someone who's going to be a lot of entertainment, so do check her out. The next one though that also she sent to me, that Choka sent to me to read out, and this one, this is going to be really interesting. This is the iLife Festival on the 28th. Now this is basically, iLife is it's kind of like a gathering of lots of the Chica idol groups, and Chica idol groups are the ones who've been offering up a lot of the most exciting stuff that you've probably seen if you've been watching alternative idol content on YouTube. These are the groups who tend to be, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 members and doing music that's a little bit weird, a little bit out there, strange costumes, all that kind of thing. These are the groups who you tend to get at things like iLife. So there'll be a whole range from your more traditional idol groups to some stuff that I'm sure is going to be pretty crazy. But as mentioned, that is on the 28th, and it's at Zepp Shinjuku. Now, again, if you're following this channel and if you've got any interest in gigs in Tokyo, you've probably at least heard of Zepp Shinjuku. You've probably seen it in DVD footage or Blu-ray footage of your favorite bands. It's a cool little venue right in the heart of the city. It feels like a big it's sort of like a big concert hall kind of vibe, but at the same time, you walk out there and you are right in the middle next to everything, next to the Godzilla statue on top of the cinema. That I know people love to get photographs of that for your Instagram. This is a cool location. It's a must-see show. Again, a great way of getting a feel for a seriously interesting part of the culture. And when it comes to a lot of these things related to idol, a lot of what me and Choka discuss when she's not abducted is the fact that people a lot of the time, they just want to find a way in because it's such a strange piece of culture. And so these two gigs in particular, I think will be a great way in for you. But I can tell you that the Aliens will also be returning Choka on time for the 29th of June when she and her group have got a show. We always mention them every month in these because of the fact that, again, Choka's there, and she knows exactly what it's like, to introduce people to the world of idol music, and her group is truly unique. The stuff they do, every single show has got its own little storyline, a whole different thing, usually performed at fairly nice sort of small venues where it's not too much pressure, it's not too big. So I think between these three shows, you've got a great way of finding your way into one of the most interesting and unique parts of Japanese culture, Japanese music culture as well, and definitely a place where you're going to meet some quirky characters characters and have stories that you're going to be able to talk about for years to come. So those are the 3 recommendations from Cholka. I thought they were pretty good, Howard. So thank you so much for helping me with this today. Oh, it's my pleasure. Anytime, anytime. Although, of course, we're hoping that Cholka gets returned sometime soon. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, a big thank you to you at home for watching this as well. And we really do appreciate your interest in the live house scene, in the upcoming artists. And of course, if you have any questions you want to ask us about how to get tickets, how to follow artists, how to get into these venues, or anything about what to do when here in Japan, feel free to ask us in the comments or by directly contacting us. We really appreciate your support. There's so much exciting stuff happening all over Japan, and of course we'll be back with more of it next month. But for now, let's pass you back over to John. John?
Seriously, love them both to death, and I really hope that we figure out where she's at, or if she's been abducted by aliens. My God, I'll be there very soon. We'll go hunting for her when I get there, Howard, I promise. But either way, y'all have a blessed day. Thank you very much, and make sure you go check out both Howard and Cholka's YouTube channel as well too. They're amazing people, and I absolutely love their content, man. Howard has a lot of different YouTube channels, so definitely make sure you check all those out. And Cholka's concerts, man, I really hope that I get to see her live one of the next few times I'm there in Tokyo. So fingers crossed I actually get to go see her live one day soon as well too. Hope you're having a blessed one. If y'all need anything at all, please message me. All of my socials are at JohnReavesLive. Spread some positivity out there. Be kind to each other and yourselves. And I will catch y'all next time. Freaking toodles. Bow.